Hello, welcome back. What a beautiful day in Vermont it is. Oh, my name is Tara, and I'm a 54-year-old woman vlogging about my life and a lot about my way of eating. And today is another kind of weird down day. I think I think it almost reminds me of like when you get your period and you're like, you know. So I'm thinking that like I'm having my fake period or whatever. Whatever. I am just today I got to work. Work has been really slow, so I've been trying to treat it as I've said a million times as rest and relaxation. But I got work today, and I got work tomorrow, and I got work the day after, and I got work the day after, and I'm really excited about that. And in the winter times, like I've said this a million times to you, I'm sure I work a lot, and I never get a day off. So this year I wanted to make sure that when I came into slow season, that I had a different mindset about it because it like would hurt my feelings. Like I kind of obsess about it, like I want to work. But this year I knew that I had to try to rest and relax. And though wasn't able to save enough money or anything like that to actually have a small vacation or anything like that, I did the best I could to have a staycation at home. And during this time, I have been working on my diet and hardcore. I'm gonna have a Lacroix, um, and I am mostly I would say I'm ketovore, very very low carbs, extremely low. Like golly, maybe four carbs, net carbs a day, maybe. So very very low, and that's very good. And I am kind of I'm having a tough day. So I went to work at my favorite place, and I've told you this before too. If the guests were good, this is a really nice place to go and clean. If the guests are good, this place is awesome. You could be out of there very quickly if it weren't for laundry. You know what I mean? Laundry is the thing. I do have to bring most of it home, but some things you got to make sure are done while you're there. Other than that, I could have probably been done again today in an hour, but I spent 3. So because I'm waiting for laundry and whatnot, I try to go the extra mile. But boy, wow, did it hurt today. And yesterday, I try to keep track in my journal my pain level from a 1 to 10, 1 being the least, 10 being the most. And yesterday was a 4 to 5. That's been like the best pain day I've had, and I don't know how long. So I was like, oh, that's awesome. I'm going into this work week with low pain, which is great. Well, it wasn't. It was really painful. And so I got feeling all yucky again. And so I'm only posting this video because I know there's people out there that are going through something, and maybe this would give them permission to go ahead and feel the feels. And I also know there are people out there that are going through way worse than me. And I am so blessed at just to even be able to be here right now and feel sorry for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I, that's just, that's why I'm doing it. I'm not trying to get you to feel sorry for me or anything like that. I'm just wanting to express this portion of my 54-year-old life, especially now that I am really going after feeling better because I want to live the best I can. So maybe this will hit somebody that's like in their 20s and they're like, I don't want to experience that. And they'll make changes then, in their 20s, in their 30s, in their 40s, in their 50s. Because, there are people that decide to turn their whole life around at 70 and do it. So that's good. And that's good hope. But I just hope that somebody catches it and feels it. And the only way that I can do that, I feel, is by coming to you raw each day. You have seen me really excited. And like right now, you're seeing me not so excited. So I am just like, I am ready for my body to be in less pain because this is what I do for a living. My body has to be okay. In the busy season, that it's rare that it's only one place. If I had another job to do today, I don't know if I could have done it. And because I felt so good yesterday and felt so good today, I didn't take any ibuprofen. Like if I expect I know it's going to be like ouchy, I might take ibuprofen before I even go. Like tomorrow is my residential clean that I do an hour and a half away. I have to be faster because I can't just be like, I can take my time because I'm waiting for laundry to get done. Like there are things I need to get done while I'm there and I need to be able to get back on the road and get home. Or that day goes from a 3 to 4 hour day to a 10-hour day. Just sitting in the car hurts. So tomorrow I will definitely be taking ibuprofen before I go. I don't want none of that. Luckily, the day after is really light, super light. I'm hoping. Um, I'm hoping it's super light. I know there's some things I want to do that could make it really hard, but I'll have to figure that out when I'm there. I will. I'm only going there to open windows, air out the house, and vacuum. However, there are my clients at that house. I told them you need backups of, like refillable. I need to be able to refill your shampoo and conditioners. I just feel like they should be full every time somebody comes in. It just feels better. And there are people out there that won't touch it if somebody else has touched it. So if it's always full, it makes people feel more comfortable. You know what I mean? And it's out of the question to do trial size. It's out of the question. Um, Only big, giant conglomerate hotels can do that for real. It's just crazy expensive. So they before the slow season showed up, they had gotten, a case of body wash, a case of shampoo, a case of conditioner. And that really needs to be put somewhere and put up. And that's a gallon a piece. It's about 10 pounds a gallon. I'm trying to figure out in my mind, like, where am I going to put that? And how am I going to make that okay on myself? And okay myself for future cleans, you know? So I got to figure that out. So my brain is kind of like today, just taking a very light load of laundry out of the car, out of the house, and putting my cleaning bag back in the car was unbelievable. So I can't imagine, So I'm already like projecting into the future pain, and I don't like that. I'm so over it. So I am really, 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 really. Now, I'm not going to stop eating the way I'm eating because I know that it's a long game. Life is a long game. And I spent a lot of years beating the shit out of this body. I even said to God today, I am so sorry for trying to die so long. Like, why did I do that? And I'm not trying to have regrets and stuff, like, because that's just Satan. But I am definitely sorry about treating my body the way I did. So here we are, and I'm not going to stop working towards my goals because it's not overnight. Do you know what I'm saying? So I want you to understand that too. That's another reason why I am recording even the shit times, because your goal and your reasons for trying to get healthy, they probably span a whole ton of stuff. Some people might think they're doing it just because they want to lose weight. If you're battling with your weight, there's more to it. Um, you might be like somebody that has like autoimmune diseases or stuff like that, where you just wish that you're in more pain, um, and you might be doing this kind of way of eating or trying to take care of your health, even if you haven't discovered a super low carb way of eating. You're trying really hard. I don't want you to give up. I'm not going to give up. But boy, oh boy, my body has to turn around. Even if I were to stop doing this way of living, which I love, like I enjoy it, which is a beautiful thing. There's nothing, I really feel limited with this, that I could go out there and do and earn a living right now, like in my brain. I've got some education, but I'm not going to be working in those kind of fields. My education is mostly leaned towards education. I was going to be a scholar. That's what I was going to be. That's what I had decided on. I rolled my own eyes. Okay. So that doesn't mean I don't have really powerful things and valuable things from my education. I do, but I'm not going to work at a school or a college or anything like that. It's not, I am totally not into that. I've actually tried that. Did not like it at all. Um, doing just like a regular minimum wage job that, like a clerk or something. I can't even wrap my head around the idea of it. Like, oh my gosh. I no longer am physically able to work in, say, a restaurant situation. And right now, I'd be crying just as hard as I am right now, if I could, because my left hand doesn't. You need both. You need both. My left hand doesn't cut the mustard for service industry, cooking, or anything like that. I can do it in my house, but I can't do it with, I can't turn from a kitchen 250 plates in my condition. I can't, like, there's just, it's not, it's not possible. Maybe there's somebody out there that will tell me, "You shut up, you could too." I'm telling you right now, the way my body feels, that pain would blow me away. I'd probably, who knows, you know, like who knows. So I'm just all sorts of feeling sorry for myself and upset. because I need to be able to do that kind of house that I did today 2 to 4 times a day to really put myself in the position that I need to be in at this stage of my life. So, if you've ever been thinking about becoming a house cleaner, a housekeeper, or even a maid, and you're young, you might want to take that pretty seriously. It's amazing. It's so satisfying and so wonderful. And if you're good at it and you're honest and you take care and you do your best and you give glory to God, you can make great money. So that's one of the reasons why I love it. Another reason why I love it is it really helped me psychologically through a very difficult time in my life where peopling wasn't something I could really handle very much. And just, I really love it. It's great. I'm just looking forward to not hurting so bad. I don't have to do 4 houses a day, okay? But I'd like to be able to happily do 1 or 2 and not feel like I'm dying. So I'm looking forward to it for all of this to really come around and really just like crush that inflammation out of my body. My left leg, I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know what's wrong with it. And like yesterday, not having, to me, that's no pain, being at a 4 or 5. Like, what on earth? It's just ouchy. I was all nervous about to come home, but I knew the puppy had to go out, and I was like nervous. Am I gonna look at this dog and cry because I don't want to go back down the stairs? Oh my goodness! But I didn't. I I talked to my friend over at the Between the Trees farm in Lowell, and she was talking about curing her meat, and I'm like, dude, you gotta have to tell me all about it. And we were talking about pork, and she, I get side pork, and that's actually, I guess, what really is belly, pork belly. I didn't know, but because mine is sliced already, and I'm like, I have it, I use it. It's the dog loves it. For me, it doesn't really bring me over the edge, and I don't really want to do bacon unless I can like smoke it myself or whatever. And so she was like, "Oh, well, this is how you do it." I'm like, "What?" So I took a pound of side pork or pork belly that's already sliced and defrosted it overnight. And today I put the curing process onto it. So what it is you want? Oh, okay. I'm not going to give you the details because I don't know how to explain it. But I salted it, and then I used 1 serving of maple syrup, real maple syrup. Um, I let it out for a while so it kind of like the salt would like soak in. Then I put it in a bag, and I put the 2 tablespoons of maple syrup in there. Squished it, squished it, squished it, squished it, squished it, and then rolled it up and put the date on it when I put it in there. 1 to 2 weeks, I can go ahead and cook it. Stoked. The percentage on your salt is what matters here, guys, because you want the salt to cure the bacon. Okay? So hopefully I got it right. Maybe I'll even add more just to be sure. I'm hoping I got it right. And I'm hoping to enjoy it. Like, I want to be able to enjoy it because it's what it bacon, butter, beef, and eggs. Eggs, I'm struggling to enjoy. I don't know why. So I put them in other things. I don't know why. Um, Bacon, I haven't been a huge fan of it since I was with that guy. He liked to put fucking bacon on everything. I think that's wasting bacon. Um, Beef I love. I love it. So that's what's up with that. Um, I made more kefir this morning. Had a big old cup of kefir. Had 16 ounces of kefir this morning for breakfast. I'm still struggling with eating before coffee. It's okay. It's okay. I had a pat of butter and 16 ounces of kefir. Um, then what else did I do? Trying to get, yeah, I'm coming around. Um, so I had to make more kefir. I brought meat stick to work with me. Had one on my way out there because I knew I was going to get hungry. I brought an ice packet thingy to put around my LaCroix so I could have a road soda and it'd be cold. Put it in the fridge when I was there. I had just cleaned. I don't know if you've been here that long, but just a few weeks ago, I organized that whole shelving system where all my plants are. And I had this lunch box that I've had, I don't know, 7, 8 months, 6 months. And I kept meaning to fill it with cool things and give it to Rutledge. It's my grandson. And I think I threw it out. It fit my little road sodas in perfectly with an ice pack. It's gone. Sometimes decluttering is a bunch of bullshit. Golly. I couldn't believe it. I went down the road where the bear was. I didn't see him, which is cool. But wow. What is the other thing I wanted to tell you about? Yeah, these guests were great. I'm like, what the hell? I love that. That's just so amazing. It's so amazing. But I don't really know what else to talk about right now. Um, I just wanted to be raw with you all. But even if I have hard days like this, that's not going to stop me because all it would do is push me back and put me even further down that hole of sadness and depression and pain. And I'm just not into it. I'm not doing that. But I definitely struggled after work. At work, I struggled a little bit, but I was like, I love this house and I just did my thing. Um, didn't have a lot of struggle there except for just the pain. Um, and it was good. And the roads were freshly graded, which was really great. Dirt roads. Um, yeah, and that's that. That's all I got to talk about. I will be taking ibuprofen before bed, which I can't wait to never take that again. And I would take it in the morning. I got to leave pretty early in order to get out there, get it done, and get home before 4 o'clock. That's my goal. Wish me luck. Shoot a prayer up there and say, Dear Heavenly Father, please help Tara with her pain and take it from her. Or whatever, I when I'm praying to him, I'm like, obviously there's a reason for it. And it's something I believe that God can heal you instantly. Absolutely. So there's a reason for me to go through this. And, I like to know it, but I do know that I'll know it as it goes. I hope you understand what I'm saying. You got this. I got this. And by the grace of God, we got this. What was oh, I put it in yesterday's I'm going to read it out loud to you. I put it in yesterday's description. Isaiah 30. No, Isaiah 40:31. But they that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. I love that. So if you can think of any encouraging posts in the Bible for me, that'd be great. And if I find some, I will share them with you too. I'm getting tired. I'm gonna eat dinner. Ben's gonna come early tonight for sure. For sure. I love you all a long time. Thank you for hanging out with me. I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer at all. Please don't look at it that way because that's not what I'm trying to do. I just want you to know that when you go through your stages, you are not alone. Okay? I love you long time. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.